funny I like to imagine is that when Noah was building the ark in preparation for the flood, he was probably learning about all kinds of unfamiliar animals and lamenting the extra preparations he'd have to do to accommodate them. What do you mean koalas only eat toxic leaves from a tree that grows on the other side of the world? Axolotl, so you're an amphibian that never morphs into a land-living form, but you can't survive in salt water. Great, thanks, that's super convenient. I suppose if the world's about to get inundated with salt water, we're probably going to have to do something to restore the soil, so nematodes, sure, why not? Obligate suspensoriality. Where do these sloths get off with being so slow, so dirty, and so full of themselves all at once? Well, I've heard the man upstairs has an inordinate fondness for beetles, so sure, 400,000 pairs. Okay, so if we're going to feed the aardvarks, anteaters, armadillos, pangolins, aardwolves, sloth bears, numbats, and echidnas, we're going to need a lot more ants. That can't be right, can it? Marine iguanas eat ocean plants, but they can't swim for more than an hour at a time, otherwise they freeze to death. You know, I wish these transitional species would just stay in their lane. The Japanese macaques want a hot tub. Okay, 2 questions. 1, who the hell do they think they are? And 2, what's a hot tub? Okay, gharials, anacondas and snapping turtles, you're all in the very hot cabin. Snow leopards, muskox and reindeer, you're all in the very cold cabin. I don't know how we got that system working, but I'm really glad we did. I know it seems weird to give such a small animal so much space, but have you seen how quickly these stripe-faced dunnuts reproduce? We're going to be overflowing with them by the time we make landfall. Let me just make sure I've got these categories right. Tuataras, not lizards. Snakes, technically lizards. Legless lizards, not snakes. Do you ever think the guy upstairs is messing with us? So between the waves and the rain, there's going to be a whole lot of water spray, so we need to make sure the chinchillas are as shielded as possible. They cannot get wet under any circumstances. White bellbirds, welcome on board. Now, we know that tropical birds like yourselves like to sing, but we do have lots of other animals on board, including plenty who are nocturnal, so we are asking for a bit of courtesy in that we'll get you your own room. I can't quite place it, but maintaining eye contact with that chimpanzee is making me question a whole lot of things about my place in the world. I am certain I saw the leaf-tailed geckos come on board, but they've disappeared into the wood of the ship. We need to find them before we cast off. Woolly mammoths! Yes, come on board, you're in the cold cabin. Absolutely spectacular. I see big things in their future. Hang on, why are there dolphins on the guest list? Can't they just stay in the sea? River dolphins! Can somebody please have a word with the Komodo dragons? We've just finished putting the floors down, and all this toxic drool is wrecking the woodwork. I don't want to pry, but didn't the hyenas get the memo that we need 1 male and 1 female? Oh, good God! And next on board we have the dung beetles. Excellent, welcome on board, glad you could make it. We're definitely going to be needing your skills very soon. So we've built this platform along the side of the ship so the semi-aquatic animals can jump in and out as they please. I thought it was a really neat solution, but I don't think it's going to take the weight of the elephant seals. I didn't know he made them in that size. It's nice to see the beavers are making themselves at home. Just one question. Where did all that timber come from? Okay, so I've had a message from the man upstairs, and he's asked that when the okapis, the gorillas and the pandas disembark, he wants them stricken off the record. He wants them off the books for a couple of 1,000 years. I don't get it, but it's his will, I guess. Can I just have everyone's attention really quick, please? During the course of our voyage, everybody needs to keep a safe 30cm distance away from the bombardier beetles. We don't want any more incidents, do we? Yeah, so if somebody could ask the coconut crabs to stay on the floor and stop freaking everybody out, that'd be great.